all parked, they're in the dale and they're on no blood, they're beautiful big steers, aren't they? Hey, they're only rising 2-year-old, they're milking 2 teeth. Hey, outstanding quality, aren't they, boys? Hey, no rocking around there, 330. Hey, 30. Hey, 20, you get me going.
10 to 2, mate.
I'm in 310, the 2 yards.
Warrnambool agents conducted their monthly sale with a short 1,600 head penning of steers. Hayden Lanyon joins me. Hayden, a broad church of types and qualities here today, from your very best beef steers down to Frisian bulls. Steer market, beef steer market, very, very solid, dearer than last sale.
Certainly, yeah, no, it was good. The gallery, you know, it was a strong gallery. It wasn't a big gallery, but what the people that were there were fair income, very strong on feeder cattle, particularly heifers, but you know, it was certainly better than last month.
Yeah, the best of the feeder cattle were in around that average 360, 370 cents a kilo for up to about 430 kilos.
Yep. No, it was strong, and it's all on the back of you know, grain prices and the shortage of the feed top cattle. There's good demand.
Yeah, and with the terrific break in the season that you've had down here, which was probably in the range of 3 to 5 inches of rain, plenty of fellas wanting to buy steers to background grow out in that 300 kilogram range.
Yeah, why not take the opportunity with the break? Very rare for us to get a spring like we did last year to a good break in the autumn this year. We've got a lot of feed, and in places like down south is actually a bit concerning. It's getting too wet too early for them. Yeah. So it may plug up in the next couple of months, but no, it's fantastic. We couldn't knock it.
Yeah, all the cattle absorbed with that in the local region. You've trucked none out, and those lighter steers are 400, and the little steers, you know, in that 230 or 40 kilos up to nearly 450 or 60, 70 cents.
Yeah, apart from one New South Wales Riverina buyer, yeah, the rest were strong locals, with a couple into South Australia, but just over the border. But no, very, very strong on all parts from a local perspective.
Heifer market was terrific. A lot of the heifers are coming forward now with that early break in the season with plenty of condition on them. Good for joining, 360, 370, 380, making steer money.
Yeah, it was exceptional heifer run, and the quality backed it up. We had a better run of heifers than steers. That was probably the highlight of the sale, and they sold accordingly. It was a real pleasure to stand up over a lot of the heifers, and they were showing condition and weight, and they fitted into the feeder category and sold accordingly. Yeah,
a good lineup too of also, we don't see it too much around the state, but Frisian and Frisian cross steers in that $2.80 to $3 mark. Good selling. Look, the Frisian steers or bulls, you know, it's a secondary type market, but it gives people the opportunity to buy in a bit cheaper at $12 per head rate, you know, $600, $700, $800 rather than $1,100, $1,200 like their British counterparts. But yeah, look, they were very good for their breed, and a good yarding. A Frisian steers a good lane of, you know, good quality Frisian. Yeah, not a huge lineup of cows and calves, but still an all good inquiry on those. 2,600 for a couple, and most of them in that 19 to 2,400.
Yeah, a bit limited on the cows and calves side. It's not that time of the year, you know. Everyone's sort of sold if they had to sell, monetary reasons or whatever. Sold probably pre-tested in calf or pre-autumn. Yeah, look, I mean, what was there, yeah, sold pretty well for what they were. I mean, there was a few pens that were lacking a lot in condition, but still made, you know, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, $2,000.